A bill that could do away with local rental rules imposed in Orange County has taken another step forward in the state capitol. If signed into law, the bill would trump any local government efforts to regulate landlord and tenant relationships. This all means Orange County's Tenant Bill of Rights and its protections it granted would no longer be valid. Channel 9's Sabrina Majori is monitoring this story live from Orange County. Sabrina, you've been watching this bill all day.
Yeah, and we actually just spoke to a commissioner about this. She says she thinks this bill actually hurts Orange County residents, telling us it strips them of protections that the county imposed over the last year, things like protections such as 60-day notice for rent increases above 5%. Less than 2 months after Orange County opened its new Office of Tenant Services, some of this celebration might be short-lived. Orange County's Tenant Bill of Rights ordered landlords to be upfront about their fees, give proper notice when hiking rent, and said landlords couldn't discriminate based on how a tenant earned their living. It also created this new office, but the bill that passed in the House today threatens all of this.
Our hands are being tied and we're not able to do our jobs.
The House bill supersedes any local government rules on landlord-tenant relationships. Commissioner Emily Bonilla says she believes this hurts Orange County residents.
I'll say it's very frustrating. We're trying to do everything we can to help our residents. And whenever we get one step ahead, they preempt us and push us backwards again.
Bonilla says she thinks this regulation is best left to the local government officials who assess what is happening in their own communities.
We're closer at the local level to the people, and we can better see what their needs are.
But the bill's sponsor disagrees.
The government is the problem when it comes to the housing crisis. We are not the solution.
And Bonilla says if this bill does become law, the Office of Tenant Services could continue doing work, but she does say it loses a lot of its enforcement power. She says the office would primarily then serve to be educational, educating residents on what their state rights are. Reporting live in Orange County, I'm Sabrina Majori, Channel 9 Eyewitness News.